Hey guys, AuspiciousEussie here, and welcome to New York City Wrestling episode number 38, I believe. And it's my TEW 2016 series, of course. So this is Rush Hour, and as you would expect, we've got that massive main event between El Mítico Jr. and Ernest Youngman. If you missed the previous episode where we got that one pre-booked in for this event. And it, of course, it's the start of the new year, so the Confederation of the Territories World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in that match. I'm kind of against... the whole purpose of the title is to bring people in and defend it against them, which I will be doing. Don't get me wrong, I will be doing it. I just feel like when you do that, the match ratings really suffer because the people aren't over. And the highest popularity that I can find of other people is like maybe D's, so like around the 44, around 44D popularity in the tri-state region. So yeah, anyway, let's run the show. It's a very match-heavy card, as you can see in the middle section there. There's quite a lot of matches, and I think we've only got, we've only got 4 angles, and one of them is the highlight. So yeah. Alright, so we started off with a 100 A-star, as I mentioned, the highlight package there, no worker improvements, but just the usual with all the main guys on the show, except for maybe Logan Wolfsbane, but we sold it out. 5,000 sellout, awesome at the McGaw Arena, that's perfect. Going to be a decent little profit this, oh my goodness, okay, it is Spencer Spade. So an 82B to start the show off in terms of matches. In an exceptional match, Spencer Spade can be quite hard to say if you don't really think about it and you speak too quickly. Defeated Marsh Stranger in 1934 by pinfall with a Supreme Stunner. He actually seemed off his game, and it still got an 82. No worker improvements, and they both got 82. That's pretty cool. But that's a really good match to open the show. Then we get a 100 A-star promo by Spencer Spade, cutting it on Dean Waldorf, saying that he feels, since he's been here, he's been nothing but dominant, and he wants to have a shot at the Empire title. And of course, Dean Waldorf is our champion, so we'll get that booked in for Broadway Brawl. Simple one-on-one match for the Empire title. Dean Waldorf versus Spenny Spade. I actually like that name, Spenny Spade. Anyway, so that's booked in. Awesome, that's a main event for next episode. No worker improvements. Really good angle though. We go into a 76B- match. In a superb match, El Serpiente defeated Freedom Eagle, who's still here. He's actually... I just had a locker room event with him. He tried to fight Animal Harker, and apparently it said he threw the first punch at Animal Harker, but ended up getting beaten up. So yeah, I found that quite funny. But I didn't think he was a negative influence. But anyway. So he defeated Freedom Eagle in 9:35 by submission with a boa squeeze. Oh, that's a new move. I haven't seen him use that before. Awesome. El Serpiente makes defense number 4 of his NYCW Tri-State Regional title. I think he also got a defense on the main event show that I did off camera, which I think only got a 73B-. It wasn't one of our greatest shows. But that's all good. It's not supposed to be. Gives me a chance to use guys against good guys, good wrestlers like El Serpiente, which is exactly what I've been doing. That's a really good match. We then followed up with a 70C+, in a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling. Savage Tiger Jr. defeated Gary the Entertainer in 9:49 by pinfall with a Tigre roll. It's another new move that I haven't seen. That's pretty cool. No worker improvements though. Still a decent match with Gary the Entertainer. We then have our cooldown match, 53C-. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Flash Power, still haven't come up with a better name, defeated Born to Riot in 10:02 when Emmanuel Bryant defeated the New York Doll by pinfall with a Green Shock. And yeah, basically did its job. New York Doll is improving in technical and performance skills. Cool. Okay, we also have a new gimmick for the New York Doll. He's switched to a fabulous heel, and the gimmick has got an initial rating of average. Yeah, his name is the New York Doll, so I figured, yeah, we'll make him a little bit fancy. Okay, so this is a pretty good rating. I didn't expect it to be this good. 72 B minus. In a bout that had great wrestling and good heat, Ross Henry and the Southern Stars defeated Bret Heartbreak, Ryubi Uno, and Seth Whitehead in 10:24 when Animal Haka defeated Seth Whitehead by pinfall with a stump pile driver. And yeah, apparently Ross Henry was head and shoulders above everybody else, and that's not really saying much, is it? Okay, so we're going to give Seth a new gimmick. Apart from that, okay, you got an 86 in this match, pretty good. Animal Haka improves in performance skills, and Tennessee William improves in flying skills. Awesome. Okay, this is a pretty good match as well. 81B. In an exceptional match, the Ring Generals defeated Marvel Malloy and Logan Wolfsbane in 20:05 when Dean Waldorf defeated Logan Wolfsbane by pinfall with a wheelbarrow bomb. The Ring Generals make defense number 4 of their NYCW tag team titles, and Dean Waldorf carried the match as we would expect. No worker improvements, but we get the usual lack of psychology. I mean, these two don't have great psychology, so that's probably why that happened. But 81B, Logan Wolfsbane's in the match. It's a pretty good rating. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, okay. I thought that would at least be a 100A star, but that's all good. 93A for El Mirico's spectacular over-the-top entrance. You know, I like to do these before my big matches. So a 93. Ernest gets a 100, as you'd expect. It's Ernest Youngman, our COT World Heavyweight Champion. The match itself gets a 83B+. Okay, that's respectable, and it was the highest rating on the card as well. In an exceptional match, Ernest Youngman defeated El Mitico Jr. in 30:03 by pinfall with the hit. Ernest Youngman makes defense number 7 of his COT World Heavyweight title. Ernest is getting better at his gimmick, and once again it suffers from a lack of psychology. Still think it's got something to do with the matches, but anyway, all good. 83B+, no worker improvements, but that's a really good main event. I'm happy with that, like I said. Actually, the title prestige is only 80 as well, because he's been defending it in really poor matches against other people. So that might have had something to do with it. Let's actually have a look. Okay, it was just penalised for lack of psychology. Even though, okay, so Mitico had good psychology, but Ernest didn't. So, does that mean it's Ernest? It's his fault? I'm guessing it is, because it must be. But that's all good. We'll have a look at his psychology in a second. So the overall show rating was a 79B, which is awesome. Again, it's up there. As long as we're getting Bs and above, really, we're doing quite well, and I'm very happy with that. So we'll go with El Mitico and Ernest. That's Emmanuel. Ernest. Who else? Did we use him? I don't think we did. I guess... Did we use Marsh Stranger? Oh, in the first match, of course. Alright, so we'll just give all these guys hugs. Marsh Stranger's got minor morale issues, so that's why he's in there. Although he did put on a pretty decent match with Spenny, we'll just call him... We won't call him Spencer anymore, we'll just call him Spenny. But yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good show, happy with it. Main event, I mean, I kind of expected at least an A from it, but 83B+ is, like I said, respectable. Respectable enough. Let's have a look at this. Alright, so we're back up to 42 importance in the tri-state. That did drop down to 41. We're still at 44 popularity though. It did drop down. I think it was because of actually, let me go back. I did think it was because of this, because the importance had dropped down to 94. So I'm assuming it's because of that, but I'm not really sure. Hopefully we go up to 45 popularity after I run the second show, main event, this month. So yeah, these three guys have morale issues now, if I can get my words out. So I think I can do a clear the air before this next show. So I'm going to give that a go, see what happens. I've never done one before, so I'm kind of intrigued. But let's have a look at the roster. Let's have a look at Dean. Of course, he did drop last episode. I think he's up 2. Alright, that's good. He is our Empire champion. We want to keep him strong. What about Omidiko? He was a B minus. He's still a B minus, but he's up 1 point. So happy days. Where is? Yeah, we'll go Ernest. He should be up. Yeah. Ooh, 92A. Oh, wait, he was 95, wasn't he? He was a 95A star. So he must be pop capped at about 90, I think. We'll have to wait and see. Because he was 93 after that match. He's dropped down to 92. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Who else can we look at? Look at Spenny. Spencer Spade. C+, he's up 7 points. Okay. Perfect. Ross. I hate it when it does that. Okay. And psychology is not going as fast as I want it to be. Going up, that is. Oh, I didn't look at his popularity, did I? Yeah, still 85. I don't think it's ever going to go higher than that. Without it dropping back down naturally. He's definitely pop capped at 85. But that's all good. I don't mind. 85 is a very good number. Although his wages don't really match, what some other people are doing, like Dean Waldorf or Ernest Youngman, for example, who are on pretty much nearly 3 times less. But that's all good. I mean, the bank balance, another nearly $55,000 profit for last month. Sorry about that. But we're getting close to $1 million, which I'm very happy with. Another thing I found out about the game is that if you invest into a dojo, for example, you make it like, 50%, the price that you pay for it, it is truly an investment. You put 275,000 into it, and then gradually over like a couple of years, the prestige or the reputation, of the actual dojo itself goes up, and then you can sell it and make more money. It's a little thing that I've seen people have been doing it with quite small companies as a way of generating income, and of course, getting very cheap workers. So I might look at actually making one of those fairly soon. I'm not too sure, because it also comes with its own running costs. They're not very expensive, but I mean, 70% reputation one would only cost 515,000. It's not much at all, really, if you're making a profit, that is, as well. And you get the chance to get your own homegrown workers, and yeah, if you get them on paper appearance deals, you can get them on a 0 downside, so that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at Steve Flash. Okay, I think he's still, yeah, that's still decent. Oh, let's also have a look at Emmanuel, my little pet project we've got here. Unfortunately, his basics dropped back down to 99, although they're back up, so happy days. And another thing to mention, his babyface gimmick performance has gone up twice due to Steve Flash. So, of course, I mentioned the passing on of psychology, where he got a 3-point boost. He's gotten two 2-point boosts to his babyface gimmick performance, which is really cool. I mean, Steve Flash is arguably one of the best babyfaces in the Cornell-verse. I mean, it doesn't show it in his stats, but in theory, in the database, in the universe itself. But anyway, I've been rambling on. This episode's gone for too long already, with me just talking absolute crap. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you're a new viewer or you're not already subscribed for whatever reason. And be sure to check in to the next episode, which will be Broadway Brawl. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.